Welcome, everybody, to the 19th session of RIFTS. There are many sessions like this one, but I believe this one's going to be special. With us today, we have Sean, aka the Gaming Beast.
Hello,
followed
fellow
by
Beastians.
Juve, aka Induced Coma.
The bear is
Mitch.
sleeping.
It happens. But Mitchell. It's still difficult every time. Tenhu. I'll go ahead.
Tenho,
Yeah.
commander of the heavenly army.
It's like 10 hoes, you know.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
that makes it easier to
Like
understand.
if you're going down on if you're like playing GTA, whatever, and then you go down to the shady area, which is everything, and you ask for 10 hoes.
No, you ask for Tenho, he brings you 10 hoes.
Yeah, 10 ho Mitchell, because
And
he's like a
then-
pimp who has 10 hoes. There we go.
And then followed by Kaiser. Retro Kaiser.
Also,
Hello.
everything on the Nintendo Workshop, everything's fucking $40.
Ain't
Yeah, it's the
that
Nintendo
shit.
tax. It's worse than the Square tax, you know.
I'll see if Humble Bundle ever comes up with something. Like, hey, we got Nintendo titles.
Oh, they just so happened to, just for a few days, but not for much. Not good for either. Anyways, moving on. Last week, some interesting things happened. As some of you know, I'll just do a quick recap. Kaiser's character blew up an apartment building because of a flower assassin. Same old, same old. Sean got his hearing for the preliminary trial issue stuff, so that'll be something. And yeah, there you go. So we set the scene at an ice cream parlor. What are you guys doing there?
I brag about my building explosion, but using football terms, yeah, I got a really long pass and I tackled a whole bunch of nerds. I got the victory.
Hold on, I got this.
I'm eating some chocolate ice cream. I'm fascinated by it.
Okay, so it's a very hot day today. The day that you're supposed to have ice cream on. And while I'm waiting for my order, I pull out my little pocket computer. And it looks like this now. And I'm just fiddling with games on it.
Describe some of those games.
Well, one of us has to do with without power armor and very old weaponry taking on what is most definitely highly lethal MD monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Another one has to do with after orphaning a bunch of those monsters, then forcefully training them, and then having them beat up on the others in a cycle of life, and force breeding them to make the stronger ones. There's also another one that has to do with a guy constantly saving a princess, even though she keeps getting saved. He's being told he's not quite ready to be the chosen one, but he most definitely is. It's really, really convoluted.
Okay.
You mean Zelda or
My
Mario now?
Zelda qualifies
Okay,
for Mario as well.
I go over to Mitchell's character and I whisper, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
The hell, that's just unlocked the buoy mod. Everything has tits now.
So I think Juve is gone. I think we lost him.
Yeah.
But anywho,
He'll be here in honor and spirit.
yes. So yeah, what you guys are doing?
Well, I'm gonna after I eat some ice, I say that we should this civilized so-called civilized area here bores me. We should go out there where there's no innocent, pathetic worms that we can accidentally hit. We could go out into the wilderness and hunt some game.
Oh, I've
Dude,
been there, man. I was MVP of that division.
I was like, dude, you're still haven't gone through your trial. They're not going to let you outside the city.
Out of character, well, that would make sense, but out of character, is that what they said, Springo?
You
Can I
are
leave
a
the
male,
city?
but I don't think it would be appropriate for you to leave. Well, I mean, you can try. We'll find out.
Oh, man. I roll for eating my fucking ice cream. Their percentage. Go fuck yourself. 96%.
No, but will you experience
Oh,
dungeons
God.
and Dragons? Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you eat the ice cream and part of the table it was on.
Your cybernetic senses are tingling. They feel slightly chilled, and it feels very uncomfortable for some reason.
Oh, I have a brain freeze. There we go. No, that doesn't make any sense for my character, but sure. Okay, I got a brain freeze.
Your memory
I am
breaks hurt.
experiencing what you humans call possibly brain freeze.
It sucks to be you.
Tis but a fleshy's problem. Me, the glorious football player, don't have to worry about that, because I am
I'm not
famous,
really
not to
a
mention I am
fleshy
not fleshy creature.
I am what you would, at best, it would translate to what I am. I'm a living machine. Then again, you are a floating orb, whatever that means.
This is news to me.
Your race doesn't really compute.
Oh yeah!
Since
I haven't
what you
told
call
you,
flesh beings, they're like organic machines to me, so they make more sense to me.
Oh,
Where you,
I guess
you're
I
just
haven't. Okay. Oh, I guess I haven't told you what I'm officially am yet, and I take off my helmet in public.
You already showed your goddamn face, Kaiser.
Not to me.
Okay.
Okay, you took already the helmet off, so horror factor check. Wah! Wait, would I have to roll again one since I did see him?
No.
Okay, sweet. So just continue eating
Nope,
the
this
ice.
is all on me. 5.
So you failed it, but it's very
Yeah,
important.
I failed it, and as a reflex, I ended up trying to kick Kaiser out of his chair and scramble away.
Okay, roll to attack.
You won't be the first person to try to kick me in the ball.
It's not the ball. Try to launch myself away. See, where's my strike?
I think a kick does 1d8 damage if you hit. Although, since I don't think you have... What's STC, so it doesn't matter, yeah?
Yeah. Clear.
Unless you are in your fucking Samas, which I don't think. I hope not.
Yeah. And I just rolled a 7.
Nice.
So wouldn't you like break your foot?
No, well, no, he missed even to do any effort. Like he's that petrified. It's like
What the hell was that? That was.
So like, I was just shouting out, "What the fuck?"
What the? Must have been the street crowd. I didn't press anything, I swear.
So also, what's with all the other people? I'm curious for their reaction.
well, it's not a very busy day, so I will just have to roll for the cashier. Come on, Dice Stream. You load. You load now. There we go. The cashier has decided to dive underneath the table, and and pressed a button. You hear a click.
I basically say that. Well,
We
you know
all
what,
hear a click.
You hear you hear a noticeable click. It doesn't sound like a loading of a gun or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just like it sounds like a pressing of a button.
Oh no, I'm still running the hell out of there.
I'm putting my helmet back on. I'm putting my helmet back on, and I'm doing a sports run. It's like, oh crap, the pigs. What the hell?
I continue eating my ice cream, then I slowly stand up.
5-0, motherfucker, there's my house!
Are running out. I go, once I finish my ice cream, I go and, well, I have paid it already, so.
Yeah.
And I go there,
Yeah, they
and
don't
I
give
go
you
to the
ice cream
cashier,
up front.
and I say, have a nice day, very, like, with no emotions, and then I just walk out, like what I've learned, a civilized human being. I try to emulate that very
I
woodenly,
just find that funny.
and then I start walking
Arnold
out.
Schwarzenegger as the Terminator walking up and going, "Have a nice day."
It's not Arnie, but it's more like.
I'm trying to. I have a horrible Hungarian accent. Austrian accent.
A Hungarian accent. That's like Oreo, yeah, you know, Rufus. So anyway,
Yep. Yep. They got 2 biscuits on the outside and they're cream filling. That's an Hungarian.
So yeah, you guys are outside of the parlor, and I'm
what the
guessing
fuck is your DM name? Kwee Legia.
we the GM.
The GM. Kwee.
That's just yes, the GM.
Yes, I love it.
Anyways, so you
Primarily
guys
French-speaking state. God damn it! At least use it properly.
are, le GM.
It's better that way. It's better.
Yeah,
It's properly.
it's the real way of speaking French. So again, you guys are outside the parlor. Where will you go now?
Never gonna get to shoot with this character anything anymore.
Now you will.
With good reason.
Those guys, I'm gonna shoot those guys.
So what are you guys doing next?
I'm just going slowly, kind of
currently have
semi-following them.
Go ahead, Mitchell.
Well, I currently have a job. Remember, I work at a robotics repair, maintenance, and customization company.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
They can go do whatever the fuck they want. I'm now back on the clock.
Okay. So
I gotta make bank.
gotta make
Bounty
bank.
hunting's fun and all, but it has a chance of killing me.
Kaiser, what are you doing?
Once I heard the click at the button, I ran the hell out of there. And,
Where
and
are
I
you
hid.
going?
I'm hiding in the Leica sports shop and pretending to be a mannequin.
Okay. Sean, what are you doing?
I have enough of this nonsense. I'm gonna go home and look for any bounties that I can do in the city where I can shoot stuff without people getting hurt.
See, that would be an issue because it's in the city. All right.
Well, but I cannot go out the city now, can I?
You probably can. You just
Or the statue
And
again.
I will try to get a police escort with me.
Sean, all you have to do is use your background lore for law, and you would know, or start going out of the city and see what will happen.
Okay, then I will use my fucking lore, which I don't have, but I will try to fucking figure out how I can get this trial over with, or just get out so I can at least go outside, do something. I don't know what I should. I will go to home, and if I have a computer interface, I'm gonna log on. And I guess the car would be the home right now.
The APC, yes.
Yeah, so
You
I'm
mean
gonna go
the car that I locked up and such?
I go to the closest computer terminal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I mean, you could meld with the vehicle if you wanted to, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Oh, that's true. I could just meld and then meld into it.
Yeah, you could. Anyways, so what would you like to do? Just nearest terminal, anything like that?
I'm just gonna go with the nearest terminal because I'm got enough of this nonsense, and I'm gonna meld with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to find out basically the way I can speed up my legal process.
Okay.
I'm not considering hacking into it than making me a free man.
Roll to investigate.
Okay.
Gather information, as they call it.
What
Well,
computer terminal is he trying to hack into?
why are
Well,
you
he's not-
doing this? Okay.
He's not trying to hack into a computer. He's doing the meld thing.
I was thinking.
No,
Which is
I mean,
technically-
is he trying to do one in my APC?
No. I gave that as an option when you said like, oh, but it's locked. It's like, oh, but he could meld it. So.
So I want to use my Technocan.
It's not just that. Also, there's no
language.
computer in the APC.
Exactly.
I would like to use my Technocan language to ask the computer
Mhm.
that because I have 83 in Technocan, so now mail
All
it
right.
with
What's
it.
your gather info? What is your gather info?
This was my role for Technocan.
Okay.
I don't have gather in. Where is that a skill? I don't think I have gather info as a skill.
There is a skill called research, but it also specifically says you do not need this skill to look for information.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, so what do I roll then?
Pretty much nothing. No, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, you did it and everything's just fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Okay, super.
you discover that you cannot leave the boundaries of the controlled territory for another gun. That's how it works.
Okay, so is there like a territory where I can go out where I can reasonably shoot something what they don't care about?
There's quite the gap outside the city
Okay.
compared to outside their territory.
Okay, so I will download the exact like map where I can go, and then I will once I have that, I'm gonna look for any kind of jobs where I can shoot somebody who and there's no innocents around, none of the maggots basically, and where I don't get in more trouble, but I can actually maybe even I don't do it for profit, but just might
for
as
great.
well. Great opportunity, yes. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm asking the computer now. So,
Okay.
hey, computer, you got anything going there? So,
Computer.
That sounds very human-like for you to talk to the computer that
I
way.
know. Oh, sorry. Computer, give me data on possible bounties without killing what you call innocents in the Outer Rim territories, where it's legal for me to be.
So, right now, there is a there is a DB that is terrorizing the local lumber mills because it is trying to disable their vehicles from cutting down any more trees for processing.
Okay.
There should
will
also
look it
be another crab-like one as well somewhere.
There could be. There is the Sand Spice King, drug kingpin there.
The spice
So,
must flow.
Yeah. So there's at least two if you want to, but there's an option for you.
Okay, I download the mission. I download both, and I'm gonna start with the lumber mill DB guy. And I'm gonna take my motorcycle and drive to Mitchell to get him, and then maybe Kaiser. I'll still think about that.
Okay. Kaiser, it's been about 20 minutes since Sean's been doing all this research and all that kind of stuff. So far, nobody like whatever button that person pressed. There's none of the cops even showed up.
Okay, I walk out of the I stop pretending to be a mannequin. I walk out and I go to the cashier. Thank you very much, and I just walk out. And well, I try to catch up with the rest of the guys.
Fascinating.
It's like, am I the only one hearing the sound effects?
Yes, which is even
That
better.
time, yeah.
Oh, that's a relief because I found out what was causing them because of a
You-
delay. Well, technically me, but it's because it was so slow loading them up. They were played on a delay. But anyway, great. I'm hearing voices in my head, and they're not mine. So
It's all good.
okay, I catch up with the rest.
Alright, Kaiser, Sand Spice's rival would not be called Old Spice. Sand Spice's senior is Old Spice.
Yes, they are the leaders are the Spice Girls. Get over it. So
Oh, good lord.
So,
Alright, so I
um,
have had hankering for opening
you
up a
have
stripper bar for some reason.
you have two people who your boss at work, because it has not been several hours. It has been it has been barely been an hour. Your boss comes in and says, "You got guests. I don't know why,"
I've
and then
got
he
like
walks away.
welding mask on in my environmental armor, just welding away at this one thing. What? I don't ever have guests. Just and the whole thing comes up. And make my way, I guess, out to the front.
Mm-hmm. You see two people that you know very well. Named Zondor.
And of course, my character, having a bit of a comedic streak, goes, "Oh, oh, oh, shit! Look at who's here! Oh, I'm gonna work hard today."
Jesus Christ.
Great Dusty Rhodes impersonation.
So I just walk up to him and I said, "I have 2 bounties. You want to come and join us?"
How long will they take?
Yeah. Well, if we do it my way, then not long. So far I
All right.
understand,
How much are they paying?
there's no living collateral damage, or as you call innocence.
I don't know. Last time you did it, we
Money.
had to go for
I think they pay money. Swinger, how
How
much do they
much
pay?
figures?
I don't care about the money, so for me that's a new concept.
All right.
Now,
The
is
one
it
in
in
the
US
forest.
currency? Or is it in US currency? Is it in Canadian currency?
It's
Give us
in
the
mega
deets, man.
currency. It's in
It's
mega currency.
mega
I think
bucks.
the spice runner, the crab thing, that was around 300,000. I think is what you said last game.
Mm-hmm. And then followed by the forest thingy majig. That one is 350. 100,000.
So
Yeah.
I will say basically
Okay.
350.
All right, I'll
350,000.
walk back to my boss's doors and knock on it twice. Doosh, doosh.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, I got a house call for some repair work. I'll be back in a couple hours and bring the money.
All right.
And well, actually, I'm not going to be grabbing the APC to much of anything. I'm just going to be suiting up in the Samus and then heading out.
Okay, I get on the motorcycle and then I head out too.
I head out with those guys as well. I want to see what shenanigans they get up to.
No, just random sound effects with no context.
So you guys are gonna do the forest one or the lobster guy?
Well, which one is closer? And which is the lobster guy one? The sand guy, is that
The
one
spice.
in the area that I can be in?
They're both in an area you can be in. I'll make it that convenient.
Okay, we'll go with the lobster guy. 'Cause why not? Or you know
Okay.
what? We could maybe go both. Let's go with the.
Let's do both at the same time.
Well, let's go.
Let's not do that.
Let's do the one with the wood basically, and then we'll do the other one.
We'll start in the lumberyard. Let's try not to destroy the lumberyard while we're at it.
I have understand now. I have been studying the concept of collateral damage and human honor, and law.
Have you ever heard of what sparring is?
No.
It allows you to test. Hold on, let me give a minute to explain this to you properly. It allows you to test your strength against someone repeatedly by not using lethal force, and each time you can get stronger from it.
Oh, you have a difference between lethal force and non-lethal force? Interesting.
Yes,
That is a
they've
new
even made
concept to me
sports out
too.
of this type of sparring.
Well, we do have a concept like this, but we do stop it very soon after our first test to when we develop to a certain degree. You would probably call that adulthood.
Typically, ours are drawn after first blood.
Yeah.
Okay,
And something
checking
my
my
sports
sheets.
manager always tell me: do not do sparring for free. Make sure you always get paid for it. Well, that's what I did.
Yeah, you can actually make a lot of money if you are a professional sparer.
Professional spar. I love it.
I'm basically saying, hey, get into professional martial arts. You're mega damage DB. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm technically not a mega damage DB, but with my armor I am, so I do get robotic strength.
Yeah, they don't need to know that.
Okay, so on that note, you guys have made it to the outskirts of the city, and yeah, you guys are at there's several lumber buildings.
Okay.
I would like to make a roll for sensory equipment to use my Samus's sensory abilities and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I will just use my inbuilt multi-optics, which has telescopic vision, passive night vision, thermal imaging.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna pull my.
I'm gonna try to find a. Did it said what kind of DB it was?
They were not positive about it because there was no.
Okay. So I was using my radar,
couldn't find them.
and I rolled a 25, and I needed to roll a 53 or under.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything if I want to use my thermal vision and telescopic vision to find something?
No. Perception. You have to roll a perception roll. Unless they're like in such a way that.
Yeah. How do I do perception roll here? I always forget.
It's a D20. There's supposed to be some modifications from mental affinity and stuff like that, but I don't remember the exact rules for that.
I will get a minus because I have a very low mental affinity.
Okay,
Ooh.
and I'm just.
Well, wait, mental
character...
affinity. Anyway, that's like more charisma based.
Okay, my character's like writing out a game plan. He looks at the field and writes out a game plan and says, "You know what? If all the bad guys are in any one of those log cabins, just collapse the log cabin from here. We'll be fine. There's no innocents harmed."
And I look at him. I'm like, after my latest research, that is called collateral damage. So I will disagree with that strongly.
They're wood huts. You can just rebuild them again.
Okay then. So, Sean, you do not notice anything right away.
Okay.
And I would like to ask you, Mitchell, for your radar, what does it detect?
It's not like life forms. It would be like movement.
Ah, okay. There are no movement. I mean, there's movement for like animals. So you might pick up a few things, but
okay.
Yeah.
Ah, screw it. I'm gonna regret this. I pull out my rocket launcher and I fire at the log cabin.
Oh wait, what?
I want to roll initiative to stop him, to grab him. Because I am trained in this, so.
All right, you're both gonna have to roll for initiative then and determine who.
Okay. I have my
I
danger sense.
have a chance to stop.
I have my danger sense, so I have a +9 to initiative. So let me roll initiative.
Kaiser, go ahead and
Okay.
roll initiative.
I rolled a 19 + 9, so I have a 28.
Thank you, Zontar.
I've updated my operating system, so.
Well, my dice stream isn't working, so you're gonna have to roll for. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, I don't think I
Make
can
sure to
match
turn the
that
camera
anyway.
back on, Kaiser.
Nah, it's not working. You're gonna have to roll for me, Swingle.
All right. No whammies,
I
no
got-
whammies. Whammies.
How much is
Yeah,
your
I
bonus?
can't make it 2, so I can't make it regardless.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have danger sense? I know you're a high psionic creature.
Yeah, but it's danger sense if he's in danger. He's not in danger, you know?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, but okay. So, what I will do a. Let me see here. I have disarm. No, I have disarm. Sweet, I can actually use this now. I have disarm +3. See, legitimately here. Disarm +3.
Toad's legit.
Toast legit. So I will use that to disarm him before he can get a shot. Ah, shit. Well, let's see, it's 7. It's 7. Wait, I got a +3. So it's 7.
Well, don't you have to get above his attack roll to disarm him, or is it? I forgot which number it is exactly.
I think
Yeah,
attack roll.
disarm is
Did
a
he roll an
defensive
attack
move.
roll yet?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has not.
So you can instead grapple him.
Well,
Okay,
I
roll an
I
attack
already
roll for
rolled
me.
my disarm roll, so.
Roll an attack
That
roll
could be
for me,
your grapple
Swingle,
roll.
please.
Okay, I will roll an attack roll. Well, because I remember there are some of them where I think you had to get like a 17 or above in order to disarm people, but it's different.
Yeah.
All right, so Kaiser rolled a 13 before any bonuses. I think he's going to get the shot off, is what I'm saying.
Do I still, in the end, take his weapon away?
Probably
No.
after. Well, actually, because it's a failed disarm, so no, you won't.
Okay,
The
fair enough.
rules lawyer in me is like screaming right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if
Okay.
you know
Roll
it, if you actually know it, Mitchell, go ahead and tell me, because I am not the
Disarm
DM
is a
where
defensive action that has to be taken whenever Kaiser attacks. You can't take a disarm as like a thing. What you could have done is got him into a grapple, and that could have been your grapple move, and then that what Swingle just rolled would have been his counter grapple.
Ah, okay. I think either way, he didn't roll high enough to
Yeah.
stop.
Yes. But I
But-
think
but it's good to
Kaiser's
know.
character now would know, don't shoot the rocket. Besides,
All right.
I'm pretty sure you can shoot a rocket really with grappled, otherwise it's going like up in the air or down below.
Wait. So
or
it's
way to
now
the side.
he shot the rocket, right? Am I
Mhm.
able to shoot it down?
No, let's make it interesting. I feel him tapping me on my shoulder. Then I turn as soon as I hit the trigger, so it fires in like a different direction. They're like, what?
Let's just add a little more flair to this. It goes right between my Samus's legs.
I want to shoot the rocket. Is that possible?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And the reason
Okay,
why is,
let's.
yeah.
Okay, he puts me on the shoulder. I go, what? And then the rocket shoots immediately at Mitchell because he said something like that. Now we need to roll to see if it hits him or not.
Well, no, you successfully rolled, so it wouldn't hit an ally.
Okay. So do I shoot it or can I choose not to shoot?
No, you fired. You fired. And you did 10 mega damage to the cabin. Not the one you were looking.
Just a sweet innocent cabin behind us.
And it's on fire now.
It was armor piercing too, so it has a hole going straight through it.
Well, it should
Yep.
it should blow it up basically.
Oh yeah, no, it has been blown and well satisfied. Anyways,
I
Jump.
was about to make that joke.
Okay, I will try to grapple Kaiser and then disarm him. So if I
Okay.
can do that.
While they're doing that, I'm going to be using my railgun scope to overlook the lumberyard since my radar can't pick anything up.
Okay.
And I'm about to take off and do a quick aerial sweep around the area.
All right. Fantastic. And you do so. So as you're up in the air, we'll go back to Sean.
Well,
and
first I was
Kaiser.
going to look through the scope to see if I see anybody. No need.
Well, I don't have special graphic animation to show you doing that. You are doing that. I'm
Okay.
saying you are surveilling. I'm saying it's going to take a few moments. So Kaiser and Sean, grapple time.
Okay, I will actually. So I will. I don't even know. I will first.
You do know I've got a
this-
wrestling ability, right?
Well, big whoop. I'm gonna. So do I have to disarm him first, or? Yeah, well, I'll try
No,
to
you
entangle.
just have to grapple. You just have to grapple.
Okay, I don't have a bonus for grapple per se, but it says here entangle. Is that grappling? No.
It's a form of it.
Okay, then I will go with that, and I will try to grab him. So that's +2, so that's a 14.
Okay, so Kaiser, are you going to counter grapple?
Don't I have autumn? I'm gonna use my wrestling.
Okay.
Wrestling gives you a bonus. It's not a.
He
Anyway.
rolled a 19 to counter.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think he dodged it.
fair enough.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Fine, I won't shoot again.
Like you better not.
Is that
Since,
human emotion that I hear from you? Is that fleshy creature emotion I hear from you, Zond?
no, that is not. It is simulated. All I care about is now that I have updated my system. Okay, Kaiser, stop with the goddamn sound effects already. That is
Sorry, I'm
human
not doing
emotion.
it on purpose.
Out of
I'm not
character.
doing it on purpose. It's the delay from when we were chatting.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say when I do it. So I say, I don't care really what you do.
See,
It's
my
just-
hand's not even on the
it's-
keyboards.
Yeah. Because they're too sticky. So. Anyway, so I will just say, if you do it, then after the law, I need to stop you. That is one of the things about the law. I don't really care what you do.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got celebrity immunity.
I don't think that is a thing. And then I start walking down towards the lumber mill, looking around.
All right. So with that out of the way, Mitchell, you noticed there was about four deer that had been that ran out of the main area you were surveilling, and then followed by a few squirrels. Those have been the targets that you've noticed have moved right away. And those were pretty much all the signatures you picked up were small creatures like that originally.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to be making my sweep back and landing next to Zontar.
Okay then.
Okay. I ask him, have you located the target?
No, they're hiding inside the structures. And that's why I racked the slide on my railgun. You just hear.
I like it. So, so yeah, that's what you do. Anything else, guys?
Well,
Gonna
I'm
do
still-
investigate the buildings?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, I
I'm
do
using
ask
my thermo-
Zontar if the bounties were dead or alive.
Swing out of character. Was it dead or alive?
preferred dead for the forest one, but is okay to take alive.
It says for the forest one, preferred dead. And it says preferred dead.
Alright, that'll be easier. What do you know about his abilities and weapons?
All I know that
for
he's
a description of the target, they have never seen the target at all for the bounty, but they have things have been shot from the forest that were weapons.
from the forest. Their shots have been fired. He hasn't been seen.
Sniper or someone with a cloak?
That could be, but since he's a DB, he could be naturally invisible.
Still some type of cloaking device.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, keep your eyes peeled, and if anything moves and you don't see it, shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes, I will do so.
Hey, I got in trouble for doing that.
Yeah, but this time, we're not in potentially innocent area, and we didn't want collateral damage. Now we actually know we can't see this guy. So, if you see something...
Okay. I grab another rocket and I fire it at the forest itself, hoping to cause it all blaze.
How many rockets does he have?
He has more than 4.
5 left. I've got
Yeah,
5
yeah.
left.
All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll roll to see where you.
Just know it's my only weapon.
It's a natural 20.
Oh dear God.
So that's double damage.
All right,
Well, the damage is doubled.
and you did maximum damage too. You on the 1d4
God.
you got a 4, so it's
That's 80 mega damage. That's as much as Zontar did to the Butter Troll.
Well, I did actually 90, so I can do more than
94.
Kaiser's. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you fire the rocket. Tell me, describe where you're firing. Because I know you said
I'm
randomly,
aiming-
but go ahead and tell me.
I aim it for like one of the a whole a tree, a well-placed tree that looks like once that's lit, it'll cause a domino effect with the rest of the trees.
Okay. When you fire the missile, I will have to go ahead and roll to evade. Okay, fail to evade it, to dodge it. The missile hits a. You see it explode before hitting the tree.
Oh!
And followed by the fire, the explosion that happens after the impact, which it does catch the tree on fire that you were trying to aim at. But then followed by the additional sound of something slamming against the tree as it catches on fire, and then going further and further in. A few more additional smacks.
I found him!
Fuck yeah, go long. Way to go. And my power armor, I just kind of thump him on the back, then try to take aim and fire with my real
Don't
gun.
pat me on... No, don't pat me on the back. This thing's sensitive.
And I didn't see him with my thermal vision and my telescopic vision at all. Like, didn't he give
sorry.
up any heat?
No, he doesn't give heat. I've read this DB before.
Okay,
And
so...
and Kaiser also killed him instantly.
Okay.
Sorry, that's stupid.
How does the DB look like?
Right now it's mainly to smithereens, but
Right now,
you see.
let me explain to you what the DB looks like right now. You see all these trees that are on fire? Little bitty bits that are dangling from them? That's it.
Yeah.
To describe it in more detail, you see leather patchworks all over the what could have been parts of the DB itself. Then followed by like foliage, like maybe some moss, stuff like that to further blend in.
I'm glad I'm recording this so we have proof that we killed it.
Yeah, and
Now I got a question. Do we have to save the forest now, or do we not have to worry about that?
that might be nice for you to do, but I don't think you have to. I don't know. Because they didn't say anything about, about keeping it all in one piece.
You know what, guys? We've done our job. Let's let this baby burn.
Uh,
Ah,
is
screw
there
it.
by any chance
It's
fire
fine.
extinguishers?
I start walking towards my motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Is there by any chance fire extinguishers or any other fire keeping equipment on this lodge?
Oh
Because
yeah,
unfortunately,
there's a helicopter. There's a helicopter on site that has a fire retardant equipped to it right now.
hey, guess who has piloting skills?
Yes, you could use it. And since Sean
Now,
doesn't want to
is this
mind,
a
he's
jet-propelled
just
helicopter?
why not?
Well,
It's a
I'm sitting on the motorcycle and I'm looking at Mitchell's character. What are you still doing?
Right now, I'm getting into the cockpit of, if you can Halo reach, I'm guessing is the Hornet, the drop
Hey-oh!
chopper.
Like I said, just for maximum immersion. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting
And
for
I'm
Mitchell.
just powering it up, the engine's revving, and I'm pulling it up.
Okay, so yeah, Sean was asking you a question in character. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, that's what Sean wants
Yes.
to know in character.
Aren't we going to the next bounty?
I'm putting out the fire.
Why?
Collateral damage.
Oh, I see. Wait, I need to check. Oh, yes. Okay. I will wait.
So, yeah, so I'm gonna easily bring that baby over it and release my payload all over this forest.
All over it.
It's gonna get a good even coating. It's gonna be smothered in white.
See, it's funny because it's a white powder.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, and you do so because this is not a challenging effort, so I don't need to have you roll for piloting. So yeah, there you go. You do so.
Why is my character the one constantly mopping up after the rest of y'all's mess?
I think it's a nice pattern, honestly. I greatly enjoy it.
It's like that's
I-
a good dynamic.
For once
Kaiser
in-
and Sean kill the thing and do massive damage. I'm just the one with basically the dump truck just coming in. All right, now let me do it.
I for once was being more responsible, you see. But in the world of Rifts, it's all about how much mega damage you can do in a radial area.
Who's not surprised that we used rockets to solve it? Well, actually, I am surprised that we used rockets and it didn't go horribly wrong.
Instead, it went horribly
don't
right.
worry. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure
This actually is a monumental success in Rifts so far for our group.
So yes, after you get done with that, you're probably going to go back into your Samus suit, and you guys can go head off to find the Sand Spice King.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm gonna make a mental note just in case if the lumberjacks don't come back, if I can take that and sell it.
Also, I would like to also find bounties where I can fight some kind of like mechs or giant monsters who can like take more than one shot of my gun.
Well, you're about to do that just by fighting the crab layer. Spoiler alert.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, for the lumberjack thing, it was abandoned until you guys completed it. Then they were going to go back to work.
All right.
Or until somebody did. So they will come back for it.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on. You are at the edge of Lake Superior. The sand and the dirt and all that stuff. You see a wooden building that is known as the Bayou up north.
Before we get there, I will use my telescopic and thermal vision to see if there's any life forms there.
There are life forms there.
Is there
You
one that I can?
I fire my rocket at the building.
Kaiser, number one, Sean did not tell you that there was people in there, so
No,
therefore you
I was
are
gonna do it.
metagaming.
I was gonna do it regardless, actually.
Oh god.
Wait,
Fine,
Okay.
fine.
I will try to disarm him now again, and this time for good.
All
We're
right,
knocking
roll
the shit out.
initiative. He rolled a 3 on his initiative, so go ahead, Sean, roll initiative. You could just punch him, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do.
All right, so you get to go
I
first.
get a 20 with my bonus,
Yep.
and I will. Well, I will try to. Is disarm? Is that like defensive when he attacks? Right, Mitchell?
Yeah, it's a defensive maneuver. It's like dodging or rolling with punch.
Okay, so when I'm attacked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I will do, I will attack him in order to stop him from attacking. Okay? Does that
Okay.
work, Swingle? Does that work?
You would have to hit his gun.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my swords. So
Okay. So just so that you know, because it is a called shot, it will be at a -2 to hit.
it's not a big deal. Okay. So
Just be warned, it's my only weapon, so.
yeah, you without a weapon is gonna be better. So let me see here. The vibro sword.
The best we could have done is got this boy at least some type of pistol. Or maybe a rifle.
No, he would be shooting that constantly if that was the case. Like he like without any thinking whatsoever.
Okay, right. So it says here.
I'm the most trigger-happy football player
Yeah, I have
since
plus
O.J.
10
Simpson.
I have plus 10 in close combat and plus 8 in ranged. Right, that makes sense. Plus 10. So
Okay.
17.
All right.
Can I
Kaiser,
roll
are you
damage?
going to try and dodge? He has
Can
a
I
very
use
high.
auto dodge? Can
Oh yeah,
I use auto dodge with this?
You're going to use
Yeah.
auto dodge. I'm just saying, do you want to dodge it?
Yes.
Okay. He rolled, I think, at least a 25. He rolled at least a 25 on his dodge. Because I know he has +6. He has +6 plus his natural bonuses. So, Kaiser, go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and roll for you to do damage. Go ahead and describe how you pirouette out of that.
Would it still not
once he
stop him from
fires
shooting?
the rocket, then Sean can actually do the disarm as one of his actions.
Well, this is all done in this. If this is all done on the same turn, Sean just did his action already. He auto dodged, which does not require an action, and then he does his action.
Okay, fair enough.
As soon as I'm about to fire my rocket, I see like this big giant metal thing going, no!
No,
Like,
you don't see no. I don't say no. All you see is these giant arms with like that end in blades just swipe at you like.
Oh,
That's
signal
all
to
you
fire, gotcha! Oh, signal to fire, gotcha!
And you do 30 mega damage to the building.
Oh dear God.
Okay. I will say now that go long after what out of character. So would he? I'm now talking. I'm not checking my database. I'm telling this to Swingle. If go long has broken the law.
Yes, it has.
Also,
Okay.
Alex, I hate to say it, but Go Long just did the same thing my old coalition team did that I slaughtered them for.
If it triggers you, Mitchell, go ahead. I understand this.
So my thing is that now
this is what Kaiser does.
would lethal force be allowed? So can I kill him basically?
Possibly.
Technically, if he's still an ongoing threat, then you could, Because
I
right
have
now,
okay. I have a way
he
to
did
do
an
it.
offense that you would have to restrain him if you were following the law. But if he's attacking
Right, I'm
you,
gonna have to-
then
I
you
have a
would
way
have
to do it. Okay, I basically change everything into my guns. Okay, like you have the two guns and then like the thing, and then I say, stand down, go along.
And you've got the Samus power armor right behind you, pointing his massive ass railgun at you as well, saying hands on your head, hands behind your head, and on your knees.
I look at him and go, what? What did I do?
After my recent update of law, you have broken
Oh,
that
sorry.
law. Again, I don't care of what you do, but since I have to follow the law and the honor of this world, you have broken it, and therefore you must stop your actions. You have broken it. This is the third time you have done this kind of action. We have not determined. We have not determined if there is innocent people in the house. Of course, there's a sound effect.
Sorry. Oh, good call. Good call. Good call. I didn't think about that. I'm too focused on the job. Well, if you want me to play it safe, I guess I can let you look after my weapon until the time is right.
Yes, give me your weapon and your ammunition, all of it.
Okay, Murphy. Here you go.
Okay. I take his weapons and I will absorb them.
Out of the character,
As
you
if-
get the Robocop reference I threw in there.
Yep,
Yeah.
I know. I noticed. Obligatory RoboCop reference.
What did you do, Mitchell?
Yeah, I gotta be.
I'm still waiting for him to follow my commands and place his hands behind his head and get on his knees so I can place him under arrest.
Okay, my character, you just see like the bowl and the suit, just sort of fold down flat, like a flat piece, like a pile of cloth with my bowl just resting in there. There, is that good?
Yeah. Zontar, can you use your vision and see if there's any casualties within the building?
I'll check my thermal and telescopic vision. Swingle.
Okay. There is a one dead because there was a total of 3 people in the shack. Three creatures of some sort. One's dead for sure, and one is buried beneath all the wood that just got piled on beneath the thing. Could be drowning. You're not fully sure. And then the third one, which is the medium-sized target, is gone. It's no longer visible through your sonals.
Okay. I will basically tell this to Mitchell. Also, I have absorbed the rocket launcher, and I would like the stats for that.
Rocket launcher. 1d4 times 10 because he's using armor-piercing missiles.
And 4 rockets.
Okay, but what is the name of the rocket launcher? Do you know that? Because I'm going to be super nerdy
Go ahead,
about this.
Kaiser, and tell them. Tell Sean about that.
The CR-1 rocket launcher.
Okay.
Is that a coalition one?
I'm not sure. I just picked up basic weaponry and I was allowed to have it.
It's what I think it is. It requires manual reloading, and it takes a whole melee round to reload.
Good thing I've only fired 1 rocket with each. Or did I? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
you have shot
you-
3 times.
Each time you've done it, you've waited a full round.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good. I followed the rules unintentionally, but I followed the rules.
Anyways, so there you go. That's the information you know. Mitchell, go ahead and
Yeah.
react.
Yeah,
All right,
space.
so-
3 down, 1 might be drowning, and the medium target is not visible.
Alright, Zontar, this just got turned into a rescue op. You, Long, you're coming with us to help us get these people out of there. Zontar, if they're hostile, we'll blow their heads off. If not, we gotta get these people to the evac.
Oh,
Okay.
Mitchell, it'd be funny if you just like grabbed like me the way I am and just throw me in like the glove box of your Samus or something. Because
You could
Like it's
actually,
a-
if you could, I think
Yeah.
you can actually, your body, well, is not tangible really if you don't want it to be. So
no, remember when
No,
I
he's
said I
coming down
disarmed
to help
myself?
lift.
Oh, then suddenly you see all the clothes just buff up a bit again, like you know when you kill one of those red skeletons and they come back from the dead in Castlevania. It's like
Yep.
that.
In many other video games.
Anywho.
But yeah, you're right now expendable labor right now, Kaiser, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Don't
I've got no
outlive your
weapon.
so
usefulness.
I will drive my motorcycle to the dead targets and see
But,
if
yeah,
anybody is
I'll-
alive.
Pick Kaiser up and full throttle my engines down to the house.
Nice. All right, so you didn't travel far, and yeah, it's exactly as Zontar described. There is a one noticeable body that's above the rubble, above the wood, and then there's followed by it's like what you can see to be like legs, humanoid legs, down below at the bottom.
So
Alright.
there's nobody alive, right?
Could be, more than likely.
Supposedly. I'm going to grab hold of the beams and using my robotic strength of 30, try and hoist it up.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. It actually doesn't, wood of that does not weigh that much.
Yeah, I know.
So I will check for any other targets or innocents.
Okay. All right, so this is where this is where the Sand Spice King makes his surprise attack. Mitchell, when you lifted up some of the wood and all that kind of stuff, inspecting, trying to make sure everyone's okay.
Mhm.
You are getting attacked in the feet by this. You see a claw come out from the sand,
Okay.
attempting to give you the pinchers.
Okay. I would like to try to dodge that with my thrusters, if that's okay.
Okay. Well, right now he rolled a combined. Oh yeah, that's right. He has ridiculous stats. He rolled 22.
Oh, okay. And oh wait, we haven't rolled initiative, have we?
This is ambush. This
It's
is
a surprise round.
Yes.
Well, if it's a surprise round, I actually don't get a roll, don't I?
I think that's the case.
Yeah, I think so too.
So 5d6 coming at your feet. All
One
right,
of
so
my
you
legs.
take. Oh yeah, fine. It's because the way his claws work, it's 5d6 plus an additional 1d6 plus. Okay, there we go. So 10, 20, 23 altogether.
So he's just basically squishing the armor like it would be aluminum or something.
He's doing quite the dent for sure.
Yeah, it's like turning into a beer can.
Give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's what happens.
Okay. So nice. Snap, snap, snap.
Everybody roll initiative. Huh?
Now everyone rolls initiative.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, you
sweet.
can.
Actually,
Okay, so
Yeah, pretty good
I have a what is that? Yeah. 23 initiative. These are my danger sense.
14.
Okay.
Let me type it in chat.
Thank you.
Alright, 14.
Okay, roll for me, Swingle, please, darling.
Will you shug? All right, so hold on. I'm just checking my character sheet. All right, so yeah, I don't get any additional bonus. So
Out of character, is that your character too? That you're
I'm
finding?
using no. I'm not using. I'm using
Are you
my
just
stat
using the
sheet
stats? Okay, good,
yeah,
good. I
All
did
right, so
that.
you got an 11 there, Kaiser.
Oh.
All right, so Anish begins. You know, you all rolled. Let's start it up here.
Okay, I should start then with 23, right?
You're at least ahead of the monster.
Okay. Then I will. Since he has a hold now of Mitchell's character, right?
No, it's just a strike because his attacks don't immediately become grapples.
Okay,
They don't.
so can I? Okay,
Right now, only his arm is out, is visible
Okay.
for you to see.
okay. So I will aim my guns at the arm and at the ground at the arm,
Mhm.
and I will say, "Get back."
Okay.
You know, get away from the area, and then I shoot. I will shoot with basically all my guns, including now the rocket launcher. So, okay,
You thieving bastard, you.
I got a
That
plus
escalated
8.
quick. That escalated quickly.
Yep. Well, you have to, you know. So, okay, I've got 17 plus 8, so that's a 25.
Okay. He is not going to dodge.
Okay, so I will roll my damage, which is a 3d6 from my Iron Blaster, then a 1d4 for the particle beam cannon, a 1d4 for the railgun, which is also times 10, and then a 1d4 for the rocket. And then the
Which is
d4s
also
are gonna
times 10.
the d4s are gonna be times 10, yeah. So okay, so that's a 40, 40, that's 80, and then 100, 111,
112.
mega damage.
All right. Barely a bit of scratch in this sucker.
Yep.
All right. So describe these series of explosions.
Okay, so this is what happens. So I just my hands change into the one is the rifle, the one is the hand changes into the pistol. My head becomes the railgun, and out of my chest and out of the railgun on the side comes out the rocket launcher, and out of my back there comes an extra cable extension for me to hold me, you know, from the shockwave. And then it just goes, and then it say, "Get out of the way," and then it just goes, the fucking rocket comes at the side, and it's like just fucking being exploded, and the rocket comes and just, it's like a freaking crater there.
Fatality.
When the dust settles, basically you've done so much damage around the target as well that there's just a giant hole, and you just see the crab warrior, like, you know, in full position, just like the entire body is shown now. So yeah, that's what you do.
Okay. So, but he's injured at least, right?
Not really, no.
It's fine. I got still lots of bullets. See those squares here? See those? Those are all bullets I can choose. Choose.
All right. So now it is the crab warrior's turn, and considering what the battle terrain is like right now, he is going to ram Zontar.
Ooh. So we discussed. Oh dear.
All right, so he rolled a combined, I think it's 19 altogether. Because he has ridiculous. Yep, it's because of his attack bonus is plus. So yeah, he rolled a combined 18.
Okay,
Terrain.
Can I parry it, or can I dodge it?
This is mega damage coming straight at you, and he's
So I'm gonna
ramming.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I don't
to
think you
dodge
can
it.
parry this, unless.
I'm gonna try to dodge it. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
dodge it. I've got a plus 11 in dodge, so I've got a 28. How much did you roll?
It was an 18, so you succeeded.
Okay. So describe your as the you ram it.
Yeah, the crab warrior takes down its head, and you see like these massive horns, they show themselves, and then you see rapid speed. You were surprised how fast this is moving. Like that kind of thing. It was like
I'm surprised, but then all he sees is just me just going to the side like, just like I don't even move in my position.
That's some Matrix shit right there.
So, whoever is behind me might get grabbed.
Okay. So there we go. And that is what he did. Mitchell, it is now your turn.
I'm not getting rammed because my character will get fucking fucked up. My little shitty armor is not gonna save me.
It's by the way, the ram attack is 6d6.
Holy fucking shit! As I said, I cannot afford to get hit.
Yeah,
I have a little bit of. Okay, Mitchell is probably gonna be the one surviving that.
Yeah, probably. Especially since I can fly.
Yep,
Yeah.
And you got the thickest mega damage armor, but yeah.
Yeah. So, actually, when I lifted up the rubble, what did I see?
You saw someone who was struggling to breathe. It was a human, and then followed by the dead body, which was part of its shape was above the rubble. It was not moving at all, and that was the only things that you noticed right away. Followed by very wet sand, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm going to grab the person that was under there and engage my thrusters to get me into the air.
Okay.
About, I'd say, 130 feet.
All right. You do so.
I do not believe I have enough time to pull off an attack that round.
Yep, that would be your action, for sure.
Yeah.
Kaiser, you are now unarmed. What do you do?
Well,
You could use
I
your
get
psionics.
my psionics, eh? Let's see, what psionics do I have?
I do
know.
kind of say over the radio, though, if you'll allow me that, Alex.
Okay.
We need to fall back now.
Okay, so yeah, that was heard, but anyways, Kaiser, go ahead.
Okay. Crab lawyers immune to horror factors?
They're not immune to it, but they're not really
Nothing's
phased.
immune to a horror factor.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wouldn't really be phased by it too much, more than likely, but we'll find out.
I strip naked in front of the crab lawyer, so I can make a quick dash for it when I'm.
You do have psionic powers, Kaiser. Why don't you at least try to use them?
Sure, like wrestling's gonna work against it.
That's not your psionics.
Wrestling is not a psionic power.
Oh, never mind. Oh, mind block. What? Can I mind block the crab?
No, that you mind block yourself. It blocks you from psionic attacks.
Yep. Which I don't think that guy has.
Ooh, psychic body field. Can I trap him in a force field where he can't get out?
No, because it's only for your body.
What does the skill say?
It's only for yourself, Kaiser. I know that skill. I mean, I know
okay. Well, my psionics are completely useless in this battle then.
Maybe because you didn't select any psionics, because there are offensive ones you could have selected.
Yep.
Because
yeah,
those
like
are, by the way, those psionics that you mentioned, those are your standard ones. You always have those. They're not bonus ones, so you have more to select from. Anywho, so Kaiser is holding one. That's his decision. Next round. Next action.
Hey, I'm taking off my helmet trying to scare the bastard.
Alright, he's not even looking at you, so that's not an issue.
Okay.
Because he was trying to ram Zontar. So, next action. Zontar, what do you do?
Okay, and one out of character. On one hand, I want to give Kaiser the rocket launcher back, but I probably won't because after the law, it's like he's still he's not to be trusted with this weapon.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna basically I'll do another attack at him with my
Okay.
guns. With my guns. So
I pull out my gun.
okay, I'm gonna shoot at him +8. So it's a 14.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. 2, 4. All right, he will not dodge.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. I got a plan. Zontar, you gotta trust me on this.
Yes.
Oh, you'll know when it's my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You gotta
Okay.
trust me on this, man. You gotta trust me on this.
Okay, so I do it's 50, 70 mega damage, 4, 6, so 80 mega damage.
Okay.
So
And you do
yeah,
so.
as I dodge away, he comes at me and he's like just running there, and I just like I have all my weapons already activated. Should I just aim at him and I basically just shoot, and it's just again this the 2 laser beams, and then the rail gun is just this loud kind of this blue flash, muzzle flash, and then you can see the flechettes come and the rocket just.
Nice. Yes, all of it hits. There's still no real phasing of this thing. It's taking railgun shots, and it's not even like staggering. It's ridiculous.
And all I could say is like, this battle will bring me true honor, even if I cease to exist. My ancestors will be proud of me.
Nice. All right, so there you go. Now it's the crab guy's turn. He is going to strike you, Zontar, since you're the closest guy.
Yeah,
And I mean, you guys have been duking it out a few rounds.
yeah.
All right. So he is going to give you the snips. Probably not well though. He rolled a 16.
Oh, wait, so okay. Oh, I didn't write down how many actions I used. Okay,
You
I did.
have done 2 actions now.
I did 2 actions and I did a dodge. Dodge is an action, right?
You do not
Yeah.
have auto dodge, so therefore it is an action.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry about that.
It's
So
okay.
I used the 3 actions. Okay. So he tries to attack me, snip me.
Yep. Tries to give you the snips.
The snips. Okay. I will try to dodge it. Yeah. Wait.
You pretty
Can
much have to get a 1.
Can I parry it? Can I parry it?
As long as you have a mega damage thing to parry it with,
I have vibro blades.
then you can parry it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do because I have a +11 in parry. Okay. So so as you have all the guns out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Describe how he's snipping at me. He's giving the snips.
Well, he's just giving you the snips. That's all he's doing.
Okay. And then suddenly, out of the gun arms, you have the arms come out with the blades and just like, just hold the 2 blades there, and and it's like the vibrating sound. Well,
Yeah, you have 2 vibrators in your hand.
yes,
Right?
the 2 vibrators. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and when he does the snips, you hear a there's like a random like guttural sound. Like,
I love it. Okay, yeah. So I used up another action.
Yep.
So I got still 2 actions left. There we go.
Mitchell, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I hover right behind Zontar and I activate the comms and say, "Meld with me."
Okay, I said, okay,
It's morphin' time.
in order to do this, I will have to be closer to you since I am unable to fly or jump very
No, I
high.
landed right behind you.
Oh, okay. That will be also an action, but I can only do that in my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be his turn. But I'm gonna open fire with my railgun.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds good. It's morphin time, yeah. I'm the Zord.
That's a 16.
Okay. He's not gonna dodge it.
10 damage.
Okay. Good. Yeah. You guys are wailing on him. No, nothing. It's just like the railgun when it hits, it dings off. Like it's like that. It's like it hurt. You see like a dent, but it just dings right off. Just holy fuck.
Yeah, and I agree with him. Yeah, melding would be the best option since we can combine our firepower.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kaiser, what are you going to be doing this time? You had enough time to maybe find a psionic that you could use if you want to.
I'm gonna use telekinesis push on a loose part of the building to sort of crush them.
They're nowhere near the building.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We could try and push him away from us and give us time.
That's mighty risky.
How much PPE would you need to do that?
6.
For how much weight, though?
For how much weight?
That crab guy is quite heavy.
He weighs near 3 tons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to
Fighting
do that.
an alpha Mirelurk.
Okay.
Good lord.
I've been looking
the
at.
crab guy is pretty much the ultimate close combat berserker machine.
Okay, I've been
He's
looking
not
at
that
all my
ultimate. Only with
psionics.
your 11 dodge, he's not that ultimate.
Yeah. I've been using all my looking at all these psionics, and well, Sean, they're all shit for this battle, so I have no choice but to run away.
I'm a celebrity. I can get away with it. Run away.
Well, his name is Go Long, so he's going along out of here. He was the running back.
Now I go to Zonta and is like, throw me a grenade.
I'm asking Mitchell if I don't have a grenade, but if it would be, I don't think we should give him the rocket launcher.
Probably not. We can make better use of it than he can.
Okay, I hide and cower behind a tree.
Alright, so Kaiser holds still.
Actually, just put yourself into the side compartment of my armor. He'll be safe there.
We're combining now. It is the fucking Zords.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna like jump, but as soon as I'm in midair, you see like my electric body disappear, and like I just sort of go weightless and just plunk. Like it sounds like a basketball getting into like a hoop or something like that, or a soccer getting into a goal. Soccer ball getting into a goal.
Oh, I got a great idea. Right above the tank for all my railgun ammo, Kaiser inserts himself right between that and all my thrusters, and just these blue ethereal energy lines of like his body go all over me, all over my power armor. So it looks like it's powering me up.
That sounds very Animu. I like it.
Yeah.
And I go-
All I wish now is that I was actually piloting the grinning demon instead of the smiling Jack.
Is it my turn yet?
Sean, it's now your turn.
Okay. So I will start. Okay, wait. Melding with armor. I think that's 10 PPE. I believe.
Yeah. Yes.
Meld with weapon.
Just 10.
Weapon systems. Okay. Meld with weapon systems is separate. That's the weapon systems and armor. Although that is, yeah, okay. And meld with armor is 10. So, okay, I'm gonna meld with his armor, and goes down to 100.
I'll keep control of my own weapon systems. You'll have control of your own stuff, which will be basically sticking out of my armor.
Okay. And okay, so would my armor add to his armor?
No.
Okay. So
No,
I
we'll
meld.
be using mine.
Basically, this is what you see. So as I stand there, I start to like I change into this fluid kind of cable, mechanical nanomachine thing, and I just like go over the armor of Mitchell, and it starts to change a bit and to become bulkier and not heavy or anything, but it starts to change and look like a combination of his Samas and me.
Okay, I like it.
And yeah, so that's and I said fully melded.
Well, instead of like looking like a full-on mech, they actually look like a true synthetic being. Now it's a power armor. It's like instead of like just a sleek metal, it's like in between the armor plates is like a whole bunch of these cables and all that
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
All right then. So just to make sure you're aware of this, Sean, it takes the entire round for that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so my other two actions I cannot use, right?
Exactly.
Okay, fair
Don't worry,
enough.
I got this.
All right. So the Crab Warrior, the Sand Spice King, decides to go ahead and attack your suit there, Mitchell.
All right.
And he rolls a 15.
Give me a second to.
Now, the only thing that I have a question for is if Sean's melding with your vehicle, will you be able to dodge that?
Yeah, he didn't take over the weapon systems, which is basically the piloting abilities.
Okay.
He just kind of like
No,
a parasite and attached himself to it.
Weapon systems means that I can control the body. So when it's my turn, I can actually move the mech. I can actually move it and
Which did you
attack.
meld with, armor or weapon systems?
Armor. So,
Okay, you don't have control of my weapon systems.
No, you said
You
I
still have
should.
control of yours.
I have a controls of mine, but yours you said you didn't want to because that would be an extra PP and an extra round still separately.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have control over. I let you control it when it's your turn. So
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, you have.
This is like Gundam, like because sometimes the Gundam
Yeah.
would be controlled by he would control himself, and then the guy would control himself.
Actually, this is more like Gurren Lagann.
There we go.
Bunch of Mega Man.
I'm going to try and dodge that because I actually have a pretty good dodge.
Okay.
I have to beat a 15, and I rolled. Oh crap! I only rolled a 13.
Well, there we go. It's time for the 66 plus 6 damage.
Thankfully, it's to my main body.
Yep. So
Wait,
11, 15, 17, 20, 20.
None of that hits me,
32.
does it? None of that hits me, does it?
No.
No. Well,
By
it
the way,
depends. Is
Kaiser-
Kaiser's energy shield active and currently covering us?
So he didn't activate his psionics, so therefore no.
Now you can have
Kaiser,
us,
I know what you
Kaiser.
should do next turn.
We are
I know
truly
what to do
becoming
too.
one entity now. One fighting force.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Sentai squad. Yeah.
Yeah. How much damage was that, Swingle?
32.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, no props. Kaiser. Well, sorry, it's Mitchell's turn now.
Alright, I'm going to activate my jet boosters and bring us up to 300 feet. And on my way up, I'm going to fire both of the mini missiles that I have in my offhand.
Not the mini missiles. Anyways.
Oh, the mini missiles are coming out, baby.
all the mini missiles are coming.
Okay. So you fire.
Alright, yeah. I need
Roll.
to find my to hit bonus. Strike. Here we go. That's 3. Ooh, 20 total.
Ah,
Alright. Oh.
Undabar. Because he is not going to dodge that either. Roll for
And
damage.
since that's 2 of them, that is a total of 90 mega damage.
Nice.
All right then. You see his back starts to crack. You see some cracking on his backside.
Anybody in for a dish of broiled crab?
I might if I know what that is.
Kaiser, go ahead. Now your turn.
By the way, I'm like Jarvis now. That's how you hear me.
Yeah.
What would you like to do there, Kaiser? It is now your turn.
Well, I was gonna do psychic body field,
You could
but
do
I am,
that.
and the other thing I was gonna add on is the psychic punch ability, which would enhance the fist, since I'm connected to it of the machine, to do some extra punch damage. But I don't think it does all that much. But
No, and I'm 300 feet in the air.
I'd say do the psychic field. It'll give us
Yeah.
some
yeah,
extra mega damage.
I'll do the psychic body field thing, which takes 30, whatever you call it, 30 PPs, I guess.
Yep.
Oh
30
God.
points. 30 points of urine. Yeah.
Yep. And
How much mega
what the
damage does it
machine?
add?
But first, I'm going to describe what it looks like. You know, in like those late '90s video games, when you pick up a like think of Unreal Tournament, when you pick up like the invincibility power armor, how there's like the big, like this glow around you. That's what we look like. Unreal
Nice.
Tournament.
Yep, I know what you mean. You're the pentagram of protection, basically.
Great. How much does it do? I should have written that.
It's good that you know your abilities, Kaiser.
I wrote what it does, but I didn't write the stats of what it does.
Nice. Very nice. So while that happens, Sean, we're gonna skip the turn there.
Okay,
You're
so
still
I'm saying no. I'm taking control now, and I'm gonna just aim down with the weapons. The weapons now grow
still
out of
can't
the.
fire because it's not done yet.
Okay,
It takes the
so
entire
okay,
melee
2
attack.
actions still. Okay, so well, I continue to like build in myself into the machine. So
Okay.
and I'm just saying yeah, still merging.
Okay. For now, for the crab warrior, he looks up, sees what's happening, decides to burrow.
All right.
And does so. So yeah, Mitchell, it's now your turn.
All right. I am going to try and activate my sensory equipment again to see if I can sense the movement underground.
Yeah. You'll be able to
And
see where he's going. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's seismic.
oh, I did not make that. So I'm just going to take a wild guess and fire my railgun 20 feet closer to where I am.
All right, so I'll have it to where you're shooting wild.
All right, yeah. What's the penalty for that?
-10.
All right, so +3 -10, so that's
Swingle.
-7.
As a note,
Yeah, I didn't
what
make it.
Swingle, the body field thing I did in the previous turn, it adds 10 mega damage of armor per level I am.
Nice. When you get high enough level, it'll be pretty useful.
Yep. See, this is what happens when you take away my rocket launcher.
Rocket.
You were shooting like a maniac, so. And since my character updated, if he would have been the character from the beginning, he probably would join you. But since he updated his firmware, it's different now. So.
All right, so that's
it's like updating the PSP to where it can't play Nintendo ROMs.
You'll get your rocket launcher back when you learned your lesson.
So Kaiser, it's now your turn. Do you have any more actions left?
I've got one, but there's nothing I can really do with it.
Okay.
What?
So
What
I'm
is
just
it?
gonna sit it out.
All right, so next round, the crab has one more action to do. Does anyone else have any actions left?
One thing I want to
I
before we continue. One more thing, because I cannot do anything. But Kaiser, how about you could use your telekinesis to kind of move up the sand to maybe where we see where he is. Just kind of.
By any
blast him
chance,
up.
did you take telepathy?
I do, but
Or
I
sense
but I didn't
life?
think but I didn't think my telepathy was good enough to lift up all that sand.
No, that's
No,
telekinesis,
telepathy is to
Kaiser.
read minds. You can tell us where he is. Or you can use detect life and like tell me where to shoot.
I've got 6 sense.
So do you have telepathy? The Sixth Sense that's different, Kaiser.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
don't have
just gives you a
telepathy.
bonus on your first round of initiative and stuff.
No, I don't have telepathy. Sorry.
Okay. So, Sean, do you say you had do you have another action left, or?
No, well, I have another action, but I'm still melding, so.
Okay.
Still
So on
melding.
the Crab Warrior's last action, he is now going to start retreating, running away, while burrowed. That's about it.
Okay.
So Mitchell.
I'm gonna use read sensory equipment again.
Okay. He has dug himself further down, so you will have to do more damage to even penetrate where he is.
Okay, either way, I've definitely made that.
Yes, you did. You know where he is. He's heading towards town.
Towards town.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to land in front of him and then open fire again with my railgun.
Okay.
Where he is. 1d20.
Yeah, you won't get a penalty to shoot him, but you will have to basically reduce some damage because it's going to be going through the ground.
Okay. That is, let's see, 9 plus 3, 12.
Yep. So you hit because he's not really dodging; he's just barely
Yeah.
moving forward.
So I did 30 mega damage.
All right.
I have a question. If I meld with weapon systems, with his weapon systems, but I give him control, but can I help? Can my aim and his aim bonus combine then?
If you give him control, I don't think so because it's only the
Okay.
bonuses.
Yeah, it would have to be you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Just asking.
All right, and so you do so. So yeah, Kaiser. I believe you had no more actors left. Read next melee phase.
Yeah.
So you subtracted the amount of damage from. Man, that's
yeah.
just some mega damage Earth.
Do we re-roll the initiative, right?
Yep. We roll initiative now. It's time for the next round.
Okay. So and the Sixth Sense only gives me the +6 bonus in the first round, right?
You no longer have
Yep.
it. Yeah.
So I get still +3 though. So. And let's go. I have a 19.
Ooh, nice.
Ah, shit! Only have a 4.
That is some dang right there for initiative. Kaiser, what do you get?
I mean, I don't know. What did I get?
I don't know. What did you get?
Oh, sorry,
16.
I didn't realize I had my camera. Didn't
Yeah,
realize
you
I
have
had my camera
you
on.
rolled a natural 16. So whatever modifiers attached to it, let me know.
18.
Ah, sweet. All right, so Sean, you go first.
Okay. I will. Yeah. We see him now, right? Because Mitchell shot a hole basically through it.
He shot a
That,
hole,
and
but
he could read my sensory equipment since I used it.
yeah.
Okay, so I should know where he is.
It's not like a giant crater hole, you know. It's not like a Dragon Ball like Kamehameha down the hole.
It's like
just
the size of a pinhead. Is roughly what it did.
yeah, exactly.
40 pinheads.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will aim there again, and let me see here. So
Yeah, you
that's
did well.
a 17 plus 8, so 25.
Okay, you hit.
Okay, so I will then again 3d6, and if I would be now in weapon system, I could actually still use your weapons too. But since that's not the case, we'll go it with normal damage. Okay, that's
Normal damage, aka
17. Yeah,
81
11.
damage.
Yeah, 81 damage. Yep, it's normal,
Okay.
boring damage.
Just your normal, yeah.
So now, okay, can I describe it because now it's from
Yeah.
Mitchell's Samas. So now, out of the, you have your railgun. Out of that railgun, the railgun grows into like a double-barreled railgun, and
Nice.
basically on the other side is mine, and it just it shoots the railgun flechette, and on the other arm you have the other guns come out of the arm, and just aiming because I'm now controlling the body, and I'm aiming down, and the rocket launcher comes from the head on the side, and it shoots everything like at once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just explosion soul.
Wunderbar.
All right, so yeah, you're making some good chunks in the earth right now.
Yep. Becoming Dragon
So-
Ball Z, basically.
Yeah, Kaiser, it's your turn now since
Oh,
you're
this
second
one's
fastest.
easy. I'm surprised I didn't do this before. I'm going to use my telekinesis ability on Michael's fingers to activate the triggers on his railguns and fire at the crab.
Sadly, you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, I mean, technically, I think you could, but it wouldn't really. There would be issues. At least I feel there would be. Well, because you won't get the shooting bonus, and you fall by. Let's see here. Like, how would that make sense? Because yeah, he's trying to fire for you, basically. I understand that, Mitchell. I
Yeah,
understand.
but it's basically an unaimed shot. Then it would be a wild shot. I would do it like that.
Well, also, Sean had just aimed. I mean,
Yeah.
it is literally the exact same position that Sean had just been in
Well,
and
that-
hit with.
The crab could be moving still. He's still moving.
So you could
So-
waste
so-
that flechette, basically.
But that's what it is. So you know what? I think you can roll to hit, but it would be shooting wild because there's no real aiming going on.
I'm willing to risk it.
Of course, you're willing to risk it. But this is some jank cheese, by the way, because there's nothing in the rules that could ever dictate this. So
Yeah,
you
it
are
is
power
RIFTS.
Kaiser's power gaming. You should yell at him for that. He is definitely power gaming.
Not on purpose.
And
Not
you
on purpose.
rolled an 8
Isn't that an 18?
because it's minus 10 for shooting wild, and
Ah,
also
okay.
shooting through cover. I forgot about that as well. So there's also a further penalty to hitting him.
But okay, right.
So yeah, you actually do miss this one. You had a ridiculously high roll, but you do miss it.
Wait a minute. Kaiser also gets a bonus because he has heavy weapon proficiencies, heavy mega damage. My railguns count as a heavy mega damage weapon.
I think with shooting wild, you don't get your bonuses.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
but go ram. That's ridiculous. I mean, if you rolled a 20, it would be like, yeah, there's no way to argue about that. But so describe what you do to Mitchell, and I want to hear Mitchell's reaction.
Have you ever seen the movie Ghost with the pottery scene? It basically feels like that.
I'm like,
Mitchell, you feel like some strange aura, like rubbing up against you, like sort of hugging you in a sense, grabbing your hands, then forces you to hit the triggers, like not taking over you, like just a force over your hands, like squeezing you, like.
I'm questioning Mitchell. Why did you aim so badly?
Zontar, check the systems for malfunction or bug. The guns just went off.
Okay. I'm checking the
Also, out
system.
of character. Onegai Sensei.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but okay.
I think Kaiser would have gotten it.
I know Sensei is master, but I guess anyway. So
Well, I guess we've been closer to Onegai Senpai since seems to be the.
okay. So basically, I checked the systems to see if it was actually Mitchell. Do I find if he actually shot it or not?
You will have to wait on your interaction.
Okay, fair enough.
Crab Guy's turn now. He burrows further down. And he does it at a speed of 70, so that means he went about 200 feet below.
Yeah, we're currently on the ground though, so
I know.
I'm kind of
just saying
intentionally doing this, trying to bait him out.
I know, but he's digging himself further down. Based on the stats, because I've read how far they can go about almost a mile below the earth.
Holy shit.
But anyways, yeah, he dug himself about 200 feet. So there you go. Mitchell's now
My
your
turn?
turn. It's your last. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use my sensory equipment and see if I can
I will
find him.
say a negative 20 because he's now farther down and it's going to be difficult.
Alright, so I have to roll a 33. Nope. I made sure to inform them, well, since Zontar would know. He's dug outside of range. I believe he's ran. Time to get this girl. I've still got the girl with me to an emergency unit.
Hey,
Wait
man,
a second.
that is sexist. I did not even declare what the gender of that humanoid-shaped object was.
Or whatever humanoid is, whoever it is, they need to get to an emergency unit. I automatically
Here's name.
How coincidental, guy. I'm also a master surgeon. Would you like me to check her wounds? I mean, its wounds.
Good, let's get outside the combat zone. Swingle, I take off at a more comfortable place, closer to within the city to lie whoever it is down. So go wrong can
We
check
need to
for injury.
Right, but I will go to okay, yeah, whatever.
And you do so.
Alright, what's so funny?
No, it was the fact that it's like I did not declare what gender it was, and you said like I'm gonna take the girl, and it's like oh.
It immediately goes there, the damsel in distress kind of thing, rescue.
Yeah. For social justice warriors will forever shame you. Yeah.
If
Yeah, like I
anybody
give a
would
shit
watch
about
this,
that.
so don't worry about that.
Yeah. Anyways, so you do so. Vital signs are weak. You know what? Just for continuity's sake, it's a she.
Okay, I do the first aid. I use my first aid ability on her.
Okay, roll. Percentile. 48. What was your skill?
It was first aid.
What's your skill for your cyberdoc stuff? Well, you're not a cyberdoc, but for your first aid skill. I'll have to look at the notepad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm giving you crap.
Let me look it up. 40% I have to roll under.
So you failed
Oh wait,
to.
that's the wrong ability. Sorry. I have to roll under a 45.
So you failed to do first aid on her. Describe her dying.
Well, just because he failed first aid doesn't mean she dies. It just means he doesn't bring her back. I can still try and get her to a hospital or something.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're
Well,
right. I'll
well,
add some wounds because he's going to be doing some shit more than likely.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. All right,
Yeah.
so
well,
Kaiser, continue.
well, we might as well take it to a professional.
I thought you were a professional.
Hey, I'm a celebrity. What do I know?
Of course. I just kind of take your ball back and strap it back to my back because I'm not letting you out anyway. You're the one who put this girl in this condition anyway. And scoop her up and engage my thrusters and try to get to an ambulance. I'm also trying to contact them through my radio. That
Can I help
yeah.
him with tapping into the system and
In
getting?
fact, you can double tap it.
I will double tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move this. Yes, you're able to do all that stuff. That's not gonna be the issue. But yeah, you get her to the hospital place and go ahead and describe it.
So I'm pretty sure these people are rather surprised when a heavily decked out piece of power armor with a glowing shield and multiple guns sticking out of it is flying towards them with a woman badly damaged in their arms, rocketing towards them. I'm sure security is not even sure what the hell to do, or if they're even equipped, considering they're probably just like standard issue armor and stuff like that. But as soon as I land, I start like screaming out, "Medic! We need a stretcher over here. Blunt force trauma, possible burns."
Crab lawyer did it. Don't ask any questions.
So because you radioed this in advance when you were trying to contact them, they did not try and shoot you down. So that's good. Yeah,
I meld in
they're-
my weapons, so we're a little bit less threatening, a little bit.
Okay.
Yes. You see two nurses and a doctor. Were already prepared. They were running out with the stretcher as you were landing. Yeah, strap her in, all that kind of stuff, and away they go in the building. Because these are high-leveled doctors, they don't have the same same chance of this going horribly wrong. But
Yeah.
it's time for us to do some rolling to see if she stays alive.
Stick her in the back of their tank. Stick her in the back of their tank.
Ouch. Time to roll the d6. It's a 90, so that's a failure on the skill roll for first aid.
They did worse than what I did.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Is it first aid that she needs, or does she actually need surgery?
Well, you can fuck up first aid. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
and that's kind of what happened. They started to get the saline bag attached to her, attached to her arm, and when the needle struck into the vein, her vital signs immediately started to flatline. There's I'll have to do one more roll to see whether or not they can revive her. Because they're getting the paddles, they're getting ready to shock her and all that kind of stuff. Clear. 62. Because there's several levels up, that actually succeeds.
And there's multiple doctors doing this.
Yes. So you guys got lucky. Well, this one's alive. At least going to be stabilized. And because of how critical the condition is, they're going to they're not going to try and do any immediate surgery. They're going to take her into strap her to all like the metal coils and stuff to inject to induce a coma and repair as fast as possible. Sean with Kaiser with his messages. Then the crab suddenly appears. No, that doesn't. And yeah, I would say that was your mission completed. You it didn't go horribly wrong.
I would suggest one more thing that we take Kaiser go along to the authorities and give
Yeah.
him
If you
basically
Though I
for
do
all the
kind of
three.
have my own special way of threatening. I take his head, the ball part, and I put it in front of me like this, and in front of my power armor's head, and say, "If you ever do something like that again, we will be playing power armor basketball with you
Well,
as the ball."
I am already naked and ashamed right now.
That,
I wonder
that,
if you've ever been slam dunked from 500 feet.
I question: should we bring him to the authorities?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
He's gonna get the same lawyer. It's gonna be on the same trial day as Sean's.
Yep. So we bring him there. We have to tell him that he is a special DB, so he needs a special DB cell. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
what we're going
A
to
bowling
do
bag.
is Kaiser is going to be he's going to be locked up for now in a special containment unit, of course. But we will roleplay all of that in the next session.
Sounds great.
Yay! Also, I do have video footage of all our bounty stuff, so we will be going to the bounty office to claim the one for the woodwork, which was 350,000.
Yep.
And
So
I'm
how
also
much
going
would
to
I
be
get?
letting them know that these are the tactics that Sandclaw has, as well as if that information actually is worth any money.
All right. What they're because of the building that was blown up in the middle of it, they went to go inspect that since you gave them the location. And that was a stockpile room that had some of the drugs that he was involved with. So therefore, they are giving you a complimentary 100,000 credits for destroying one of his stockpiles.
Ooh.
So how much do I get then? Is it then?
You split it amongst yourselves, however you decide to debate it.
Hey, Mitchell, how do we? Okay, well, we'll talk about that
Well, if
later
we
then.
decide to go it 3 ways, it would have been alright, but I don't think Kaiser should have gotten any of the 100,000.
Yeah, that's the only one that's debatable. The one for the 350, Kaiser, he earned that one.
Yeah. Yeah, his little stunt there definitely brought in the bacon. So,
Let's just say, Mitchell,
each of us
lightning
for
doesn't
the
strike twice.
yeah, for the one Kaiser blew to smithereens and all over the forest, of which I then saved. We get 116,666 credits.
So what? Can you type that in the thing?
Yeah, give me a
100
second.
and yeah. Because I know what I'm gonna invest the money in.
More
Mega
railguns.
weapons.
More railguns.
And then, Sean, you and me each get 50,000.
Nice. So we get the 160 that what you wrote and then plus 50,000.
Yeah, so here, let me put in the total amount now. 156, comma.
So on that note,
There we
it
go.
brings us a close to the 19th edition of RIFTS. Sean, final words for us, please.
Final words. Mega damage. That's the final word. Mega damage missiles.
We always need
Are,
more missiles.
are the final solution to everything, either good or bad. Take care for the death of Doom, everyone.